Hello, so I'm going to go over 2.5 multiplication and division equations part 2. So this is going for more than just the basics. Now we're going to be pulling information out of story problems. So our first story problem is going to be Mary paid $54.90 for 9 towels. We want to know the unit price per towel. So first thing we're going to do is start off by writing out an equation. So we know that she bought 9 towels at a certain price, so unit price P, and we know that she spent a total of $54.90. A lot of you guys might have just jumped into, well, you just take her total price and divide it by 9, and you get your unit price. But we want to make sure that you can set up this equation so that helps you out in other problems. Okay, so this is starting at the very simple example. So you gotta make sure you can make that equation so that it helps you out in the long run. So then here, just like we did before, divide each side by 9. This is going to give us P is equal to $6.10. So each towel cost her $6.10. Okay, so for our next problem, we have 4 friends bought tickets to a game. The total price for all 4 tickets was $186. So what was the unit price T per ticket? So we know that there are 4 friends that each bought tickets. And together, the tickets were $186. So now we just solve for T. So divide by 4 on each side. So each ticket was $46.50. Alright, so our next example is 4 friends go out to lunch and decide to split the bill evenly. The bill comes to $46.64. How much does each person owe? Remember, we want to set this up into an equation first. So a lot of times you're like, okay, you can either take the 46.64 and divide it right away by 4, or you can cut it in half and then half again. But remember, we want our equations. So you have 4 friends that each are going to split the bill evenly, and the bill itself was $46.64. So you divide each side by 4, because this here is going to cancel and leave us x by itself. So when you divide 46.64 by 4, that is going to give you $11.66. So our next example here is going to be 4 gallons of paint cost $49.44. We're going to write an equation to find the cost of C per gallon. So we know we bought 4 gallons at a certain cost, and the total came to $49.44. So we want to get the cost of each individual one. So this here would be the equation that you would use. We're going to go ahead and solve the equation. So each one is going to give us $12.36 each. Alright, so just a reminder. So an example like this, we have 6x is equal to 458.40. You're going to get x by itself. So if you divide by 6, because 6 over 6 is going to give you 1. So this is really 1x. You don't have to write the 1 there. And you divide all this by 6. You get x is equal to 76.40. Alright, if you have any other questions about how to work through any of these story problems or anything like that, please make sure that you let your homeroom teacher know. Thank you.